Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Lamar Jackson talks to London reporters. Look, I listened to this about 3 or 4 minutes into this, and I already like the London reporters 10 times better than I do the American. Bro, they're not trying to be disrespectful. They're not trying to get a headline. They're just asking good, solid questions and waiting for the guy to answer. Nothing but respect, cordiality. It's beautiful to hear. But Lamar Jackson did answer some questions about this team and answer some questions about the wide receivers and everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into it. Let's do it, and then we're going to, nitpick a little bit. So without further ado, let's get this party started.
I appreciate it.
You're playing so many fans here have been wanting to see for a while now. What does it mean to finally be playing here in London?
Man, it means a lot. Just for, the NFL football to be going across, going global. It's amazing. And for me to have fans in London, I never dreamed about that. That's amazing to me.
He really is humble, man. It's
Lamar,
crazy.
this being your first game in London, what can British fans who may be watching you for the first time expect from you this Sunday?
Oh, man. You guys going to have to watch the game to find out. Watch it, be present. I believe it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing.
Mark, would you, you as the other guys obviously had yesterday off. What did you do around London?
I walked the strip. I don't know exactly where I was, but I walked the strip, bought my mom something. That's it, just hung out with my guys.
Last week, you had the highest PFF grade of any quarterback in the league. Todd's spoken about wanting more explosive plays. We saw that on that great third and 18 where you scrambled and made the downfield play to Zay. Do you feel that the offense is now on the brink of sort of clicking and being explosive?
Man, I like these reporters.
Confident putting on a show in London on Sunday.
I believe we headed to the right track. Each and every week we've been having explosive plays, but we haven't been consistent, and that's the biggest emphasis for us right now. And I believe, Sunday in London it'll be a lot of explosive plays, and hopefully we'll be consistent.
So you guys are running a new offensive scheme under Todd Monken as well, and you have the addition of wide receiver Zay Flowers, who's obviously proven to be a great addition to the team. How are you adapting to the scheme, and how well do you think it brings out the best of your ability?
I believe I'm adapting well. I'm making checks. Hitting my guys in the numbers, letting those guys catch and run. What I've been trying to practice on.
Why do you say it like that? Hitting the guys right in the numbers.
Having a new system, but just got to be more consistent. All of us.
How well do you describe the relationship with Andrews? Obviously, you guys have got a tight-knit bond.
I believe it's like bread and butter.
Bread and butter ain't popular over there. That's probably why they're like, bread and butter. Bread and butter.
What did you take out of that meeting?
Coaches feeling how we're feeling. We should be 5-0, I believe. We just got to put the points on the board, protect the ball. That was one of the main things he was saying to us. Every week we done had a turnover, whether it's me or someone else, and the ball is our prized possession. And with us having possession of the ball, we need to put points on the board, protect as much as we could. And our defense, they're doing a great job, so we need to help them out, if anything.
This last game, there was a number of drop passes by receivers. How much of a concern is that for you? And have you talked to receivers? Is it something that you need to talk with the receivers about?
It's self-explanatory. I don't need to say anything. And those guys, they feel how I feel. They want to make a play. We haven't had that before. That was the first time it happened. It happened in a rival game, where we didn't want it to happen. But I believe our guys locked in right now, and they're gonna be better. So will I.
And I want to say this, because from a fan's standpoint, you're like, oh my God. But when you look at it from a player standpoint, they are living this. It's remarkable to watch and see just how, how they hold themselves accountable and stuff like that. I already knew what Lamar was going to say. I already knew what Lamar Jackson was going to say simply because I've talked to him. I've seen what type of character he has. He's never going to throw players under the bus. He's not cut like that. He'll critique himself before he ever critiques his guys. He is not a guy to, you did this, you did that. He's a guy to lead by example, right? Now, look, I like this interview when he touched on a couple things, mostly even the turnovers. He called himself out first. He said, yo, we got it. The ball's our prized possession. If it's not me making turnovers, it's somebody else. Like, bro, like, we got to protect the ball. And it starts from the head, which is me. I love that, man. Like, that's the type of energy you have to have going into the Titans game. Because the Titans, listen, with all the turnovers the Ravens have been having, they're looking to cause more turnovers. What do you think this is? They're looking at, you already know what type, listen, that's a Belichick disciple. Whatever your weakness is, they always try to get in there and exploit it to the best and highest capability of that moment. If they know you got the fumbles, then they're going to be punching at the ball. If they know you scared to go across the middle, they're going to have somebody there waiting to lay the boom. This is another reason why I also said with the fumble stuff, why isn't our defenders punching at the ball? Patrick Queen and Roquan, for as good as they've played, because they played outstanding, they're meeting and hitting these guys, Hamilton, almost at the same time. They're holding the guy up. Punch the ball! Haven't y'all watched Rocky? Man. But I'm neither here nor that, because the defense, none of these losses, as much as that pass to Pickens and everything is on the defense. I don't care what nobody says. It's not been on the defense. It's not. It is not. So shouts to those guys. They've been playing really good. Definitely with the whole London situation, I know that we got blown out the last time that we were there, but I'm looking forward to this game. Like y'all already know, I'm going to be in Jamaica for a funeral. So the day of our Sunday, that's the day we're coming back, I'll probably be in the airport viewing the game. So, you know, hoping the best for this. But I love Lamar's response. It just undeniably the leader of this team. He just does it his way. I really did like it. And, yo, shout-outs to the reporters, bruh. Did y'all notice how they kept it professional? They were cordial. They weren't looking to stir up. And that's why I said at the beginning of this. It was an amazing interview, man. And I thought that they did an amazing job. Because most of them probably don't watch football all the time, right? They're watching highlights and stuff like that. It's easy when you're, especially with the way how the NFL or ESPN and them has projected Lamar, for them to take pot shots. Lamar, do you think your accuracy will ever get better, especially now that you're forced to throw it more? You see how they could have said that? They could have said that. They didn't say nothing like that. You know what I mean? And no one could have been like, well, that's the highlights. It's what they see. They're watching ESPN. No, they did not. I loved it. And shout out to Lamar and the team. He said his guys are getting ready. Look, I'm going to be real with you. When it comes to those guys, of course, nothing has to be said. Catch the darn ball. But I will say that it is time for this team to step up. That's fumbles from all of them. The fumbling has to stop from all of them. Lamar's a big culprit of that too. But when we're looking at plays not made, guys missing assignments, they got to get locked in. They got to get locked in. I'd rather get the losses out because, look, here's the thing. As much as I said we'll go 14-3 is the floor, I would rather get the losses out now, than later. I'd rather get it now than later. So get this out of your system. Everything that's wrong with the Ravens is fixable. Everything. Simple adjustments. And we're 5-0. Simple adjustments. Guys doing their jobs. We're 5-0. So that's all I'm worried about this thing. But what do you guys think? Y'all heard it. Did y'all like the interview? Are you guys looking forward to the game? Let me know down in the comment section, please. And that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down. We have fun and we laugh at everything we talk about, rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You love the comments. And if you haven't done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. So give it a look. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And at the bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code to a Cash App. If you want to donate to the channel, that's how you do it. If you want to just, bless me, bless the channel, That's how you do it. The money goes to helping out with equipment. That's what it's going for. So right now we're trying to save it for some Blackmagic cameras. Not one, but two. So definitely that's where the money will be going. So if you want to give, that's how you do it. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. The show's not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.